Walk the Doc 4, brought to you by the Modern Nose Clinic. In this episode, Dr. Skarada drives his car to work and discusses a little bit more about the vision. The Walk with the Doc is going to start with how about drive with the doc? So here I am driving to work. And I just was thinking as I was driving to work that we have got an exceptional team of people at the Modern Nose Clinic. And they need to be inspired. They need to look for something that's worth working for. And what's working for is that medicine is broken. And I said that I talked about why medicine's broken. We're a top of the pyramid organization, so on and so forth. Coffee, I brew it. Nothing fancy. But I like to put thick cream in. I think it's lovely. Anyway, so I'm driving to work here. Medicine's broken because the patient experience is not good. Our society is spending a lot for medicine, and we're not getting very much in return. Yes, there are some individuals at every level of an organization that are doing a fantastic job. There could be a person in the reception team who's answering the phone really well, and they're very friendly and they welcome people perfectly. There could be a medical assistant who is particularly motivated and they want to do a great job. And so every time they see someone, there's a big smile and they really engage them, they explain things, they take ownership. And there could be a provider who just loves being a physician. They feel like it's a gift. And they're grateful every time a patient shows up to see them. But unless they're all together, then the whole experience is ruined. It's like going to Disney World and the ride's good, but everything else is terrible. So any one of those things will ruin the overall patient experience. And that is the challenge. That is what we need to do. We need to come up with a clinic, a process, a system, care. We have 3 lines of care that is exceptional from beginning till end. And where you look at every little piece of it, wanting it to be better every week. At the end of the week, it's better than it was at the beginning of the week. And that is what we're doing. And with everyone in the organization, all of y'all square pegs with me, we're going to put together something we're really going to be proud of. But the thing about it is we're making it scalable. So in other words, it's not just going to be here in Salem. It's going to also be up in Lake Oswego or Tualatin or Beaverton or Paris or New York, because everybody wants the same experience. Everybody's paying a lot of money for what? For something not so good, because no one's pulling it together, and that's what we want to do. So that's the vision in a nutshell. Signing off. So medicine's broken. I think that we wouldn't really argue about that. We want an exceptional experience. We want something like you're going to go to Disneyland. You've saved up money. Your family is so excited. You've talked about it for weeks. You go there. You're paying a lot of money to get into the park, and you just want to have a lovely experience. You want to remember it, and talk about it. Medicine. We don't want patients to see doctors over and over again. We want to fix them. So that's fundamental. We want to actually fix our patients. Crazy. And the problem with medicine is that people aren't accountable. So that receptionist who's exceptional, and our center stage is exceptional, all those square pegs, the MA who's fantastic, that physician who really cares, none of them are rewarded for that. That's just the way they are. And we need to create a home for them to come to. When they come to the Modern Nose Clinic, one of our locations anywhere in the country, when they come to work with us, the whole team's going to work together, and we're going to deliver that experience like Disneyland does, or Disney World, depending on where you live. That world-class experience where we want to get better every week. And the thing about it is that you say, well, Dr. Skarada, how do you make people accountable? Oh, we've got plans for all this. It's part of our business model, and we're going to familiarize you with it over time. But that's why all the numbers and the metrics that over time in the next 3 to 6 months, each of you all, we're going to ask you, and we're going to kind of brainstorm what your metrics are. And metrics are basically something that you believe reflects your hard work. Because we know you guys are the best team members at each position that I've ever worked with. And we think that people are high performers, are not afraid to be measured. And we think that, if we come up with numbers that you believe in and you say, yeah, that's a number that reflects how hard I'm working, that these metrics will be something that's going to be worked into the system. I have it figured out in my head. I think it's beyond the scope of this conversation today. Today, a little bit top of the pyramid, that Maslow's pyramid that we converted into our own little thing. Our employees don't want ceilings. We don't like ceilings. We want to learn and learn and learn. We want to be better over time. We don't want to say, oh, all I do is I check people in. No, there's going to be more and more that you could do if you'd like to. As an MA, oh, I want to actually help with surgery. I want to be in the OR. I want to create an operating room. That's pretty amazing. And as a physician, well, we need to create a special space for you all. And I'm hoping that over time, as we're recruiting the very best physicians possible, that some of you all might watch some of these videos to get an idea of what we're thinking about, to see if this is your vision also. But what we want to do is take that superstar, whatever you want to say, LeBron James, and surround him by a team of people who can get him the ball or her the ball so they can make that shot. We want exceptional people, and we want to build a system that helps you to be your best. So in a nutshell, our vision is to try to solve medicine, and we're going to do it by providing an exceptional experience. We are mindful of cost, and we are, as it turns out, the least expensive ear, nose, and throat group in the state, as I know it right now. Everything we do here is the least expensive, yet we would like to offer the very best care. And we want people to feel, employees to feel rewarded and thanked. We want you to be accountable because high performers want to be accountable. So basically, for the Walk with the Doc this week, talking a little bit about the vision, how medicine's broken, what we want to do, and it's going to get more granular as we go on. We just can only do so much with each of these little video clips. And, at weekly intervals over time, you're going to feel like you understand better and better where we're going and what we're up to. Doug Skarada, Medical Director of Modern Nose Clinic, a drive with the doc today. And thank you for those, whatever it is, 16 of you or 20 of you who have been watching these videos. Certainly for my own team, grateful for that. And anyone else who wants to watch, come along for the ride. You can see how we're going to build the next generation clinic. Signing off, Doug Skarada.